Hey guys, it's Psycho Horak here, and welcome to Career Mode episode. Guys, it's a new season ahead of us with Man United. We won the league last season, we won the FA Cup last season, we won the Champions League last season, and this season it will be tough. We're going back to world-class difficulty. Professionals seemed a little bit too easy, and this episode, first episode of the new season, we will mainly only have transfers going on. Again, same objectives as last season: win the cup, win the league, win the cup. And look at this. I find this guy in my youth academy with a potential of 88 to 94. Luke Thompson. We'll see when he signs what kind of stats he has. But anyway, yeah, we go to our short list, and these guys I've put on my short list. Kind of the guys that I want to be looking for. I was thinking about signing kind of Royce. I wanted to sign. I got a comment saying that I should sign Royce because he can play as a winger, a striker. I need a new left back. Jetro Williams also a comment. I need to thank all you guys for your comments on what players to sign. It's really helped me out in picking. Evra's not getting any younger, you know, and his overall's decreasing. I need a defensive midfielder. Pogba there. I have a you know, this transfer window. I'm really getting away. I'm really getting rid of a lot of the dead wood. Sorry, I can't speak. So I'm looking for a new center back because Ferdinand is just getting worse and worse. And, you know, Vidic isn't getting any younger either. So we need someone to play next to Ogbonna. And I kind of look at the potentials here of Mubiwa, no idea how to say his name, and Hummels. And I think I decided to go for Hummels in the end because he does have a higher potential and he is the better player overall. Look at that already. Already 87 overall and only 24 years of age. So definitely someone that can might even go up to 90 if he plays well and a lot. So yeah, I inquire about all these. You guys will see still this episode about some very sexy transfer business. Also, we inquire about Marco Reus and Paul Pogba there and Willems. So Paul Pogba, obviously the ex-United player who left to Juventus, but in the game it doesn't really matter. And anyway, we go into sell players because, like I said, we want to get rid of a lot of the dead wood. And there you guys can see that Rio Ferdinand is retiring at the end of his contract. We put on Carrick on the transfer list. We put on Bebe for the transfer list. We put on Tunnicliffe, King, and also Keane. And then we put out a few guys for loan as well because, you know, I just want to get rid of these guys that I really don't need and bring in like Carrick, for example. He's right, but I sell him, I bring on Pogba, and that will, you know, that'll be good. And as you guys can see here, they want 9.5 million for Pogba. So what I decide to do is I give them 5 million, and then obviously I give them Michael Carrick because I want to get rid of him. He plays a similar position, and you guys will see how that turns out or how Juventus react to that. They're obviously Bebe already 23 years old and only 64, so definitely someone I want to get rid of. And Michael Carrick's very unhappy because he's not getting the playing time. So yeah, 5 million plus Carrick, which equals up to about 9.5 million, just what they wanted. So and then they also wanted 20 million for Marco Reus, which is quite a hefty sum. So I don't decide to match that straight ahead, obviously. So I go for 15 million, and then I think I go for King, Joshua King. Right, if we just get him, there we go. Yeah, for Joshua King, whose value is around 1.1 million. And Marco Reus, someone that's actually an amazing player, great pace. Really, he's very versatile. He can play as a striker, as a central attacking midfielder, as a right winger. So definitely someone I could do within my team. And with great potential as well. Then Mats Hummels, again, they want 18.5 million. I offer 15 million. Just cash to see maybe they would let him go for cheaper, although I highly doubt it. And anyway, then we get our reply for Jetro Williams, and they want 4.4 million for him, which is actually very little. He's only 19, and his overall is currently only 73, which is even worse than Butner's currently. But Butner's potential is only 75, while Jetro Williams can even get up to the mid-high 80s. So he can get up to like 86, 87, which is quite amazing. So I'm kind of looking for him to become a squad rotation player in the first season, and then as Evra gets older, he'll become my first choice left back if you get to the high 70s during this season. But anyway, as you guys could see, I put on Keane and then 4.2 million because I just want to get rid of these players. And there you guys could see Juventus accepted that offer. Dortmund didn't for neither Royce or Hummels. They didn't want King in the deal. But I decided to go ahead and No, wait, what do I do? Yeah, I think I go ahead and I do 17 million Joshua King. I'm kind of looking at other players I might be interested to sign, but or sell, but I go 17 million in King, which equals to about 18 million. So I thought that maybe that would kind of maybe let them maybe accept the offer. But anyway, they accepted this for Pogba, so Michael Carrick plus 5 million, which is a very nice deal. And he's going to be a squad rotation player, obviously with Fellaini still my main defensive midfielder. Pogba with great potential, only 20 years of age, and someone I could definitely use in my team. So hopefully he'll go ahead and accept that contract. Then again, we have Hummels here. 50 million, not enough. I kind of expected that. So I go ahead and I offer 16.5 million. And hopefully that would make them accept it. 2 million less than what they want for him. Then Luke Thompson, the youth team guy that I signed with 88 to 94 potential, he accepted, which was great. Here, Tunnicliffe, I let him go because he's never going to be good enough. And in real life, he has great potential to become a good strong defensive midfielder, but not here. And then guys, I get an offer of 21 million for Shinji Kagawa, one of my best players. I'm like, hell no. But I think, why not go for like 50 million, you know? Counter offer 50 million, you know? They're never going to match that. And if they do, then I could just get whoever the fuck I want. So, you know, it doesn't really make any difference. So I go ahead and do that. And obviously they won't accept. But here you guys can see, there's Chris Lillis, another youth team player. But here's Thompson. Look at that. 5-star skills and 4-star weak foot. And he's 66 overall. I mean, what the fuck? He's a striker, and then his physical stats aren't great. He has great reactions though. And look at this, mental attributes. Did you see those mental attributes? Oh my god, this guy is going to be so amazing. He's only 16. He's the next Messi, I'm telling you. But anyway, we come into contract negotiations for Willems here. 4 years, 10,000, which isn't bad at all. And I decided to not specify a squad role in the beginning because I thought he might not be happy as a squad rotation player. So I kind of decided to leave that blank. But you guys will see that kind of turns back on me. But it all works out. And then look at that. Tunnicliffe has left to Portsmouth, which was good. He was never going to make it here anyway. So a little bit disappointing. But hey, shit happens. And that was good to get rid of that Deadwood. And also Chicharito gets an offer of 13.5 from Liverpool. I'm like, hey, you guys can go fuck yourself. If you give me 30 million, then sure, he can go. I can get an absolutely great striker for 30 million. And in all honesty, I don't think Chicharito is that good a striker in the game. In real life, he's amazing, but in the game, he's not that strong. But you know, I like using him. He scored some important goals for me, and you know, 30 million is obviously something I would accept him for. Again, they don't accept 16.5 million for Hummels, so I offer 17.5. And player, I'm not sure who I offer here. Oh yeah, I think I go no. Sorry guys. Obviously I'm doing this later, so I'm not exactly sure who I go ahead and put in. But I think I put in thinking about putting in Johnny Evans here, and but I don't think I do. I think I just offer them 17.5 million in the end. Sorry guys. Yeah, 17.5 million, and they want 18.5 million. You know, I'm just trying to squeeze in those kind of not to waste that much money. And here we go. Paul Pogba has accepted, my first player, for a great deal there with Carrick and 5 million going and 30k a week. Accept offer. Welcome to the team. He's already 77 overall, which is sick. Transfer offer unacceptable there from Dortmund. Marco Reus, they don't want that. So as you guys can see, we're actually getting 2 players from Dortmund, or we want to get 2 players. We want to get Hummels and Reus. And they want 20 million to offer 18 million in King, hoping that that would kind of work out. And then I get this. They wait, what? Look at that. Barcelona have decided to match 50 million for Shinji Kagawa. Holy fucking shit. I was so amazed when that happens. Do you guys realize that? 50 million for Kagawa. I mean, I love Kagawa, but how? 50 million? I thought never in the world would they accept that, as I send Sterling out there on loan. But I was just flabbergasted by that decision, which basically meant that I had 50 million more money to spend. And then I get offer for Rooney here for Bayern Munich. I'm getting 70 million, and they actually don't end up, they don't accept that as Barcelona did. But I was just oh my god, 50 million. That enables us to get some amazing attacking midfielder like Kagawa in there and make some money as well, make some profit off him. But I was like happy, but I was kind of sad at the same time because, you know, I wasn't really expecting them to accept it. So when I saw it, I was just like, what? Because he's such a good player, but it all turns out pretty well. You guys can see again, I won 35 million for Chicharito there, and yeah. But anyway, contract offer declined from Jetro Willems. He wants oh yeah, he wants his conditions. He wants to see if he's going to become a squad rotation player. You know what he's going to become. So I'm like, all right, fair enough. You want to know what kind of role you're going to play? I'm going to tell you. You're going to be a squad rotation player. You know, he's not going to be an important first team player. He's going to be quite important, but he's mostly going to be a squad rotation player, obviously with Butner and Evra there, also competing for that left back spot with Fabio still out on loan. But here's my short list for those 3 cam players that I've been looking for to replace Kagawa. One is Lucas, the other one is Mesut Özil, and the other one is Juan Mata. So as you guys can see, pretty hefty people I'm looking for to replace Kagawa, but he's such a good player. And all these are quite young. Özil obviously the best of them, 88, but Juan Mata and Özil have both maxed out their potential, while Lucas, who's only 83, but he's only 20, and he has a potential of 90, guys. So you'll see, guys, that I do decide to go for, I offer for all 3 of them. And then, but you guys have to wait until the next episode to see that. Anyway, I let Bebe go. Absolutely useless player. And there, anyway, I got 42.5 million into the bank from Kagawa. But Chelsea and Real Madrid are not interested in letting their players go. And again, Mats Hummels declined. I was getting really frustrated. So I was just like 18.5. That's what you guys want. You'll have it. Whatever. I need a new center back. And Mats Hummels is an amazing player. Anyway, Mata, Özil, neither of their teams were willing to let them go, but you know, I'm gonna make them an offer they can't resist. You know, The Godfather, yeah, best movie ever. So yeah, what's the guy's name? The Real Madrid president woke up with the Real Madrid president and Roman Abramovich woke up with their horses' heads at their feet when they woke up. So yeah, if you've seen the movie, you'll know what that means. If you haven't, watch it. The Godfather, amazing movie. All right. Anyway, Juan Mata, I offered 28.5 million. I offered 30 million for Mesut Özil, and also for Lucas, they're looking for a bid around 26 million, which seems very appropriate. And again, Marco Reus, he's just not wanting. So I'm just like, you know what? Fuck this. With the money I have from Kagawa, I offered 20 million. And King. I'm not sure if I should keep King there or not. I do keep him because I just want to get rid of him. And obviously Bayern don't accept that 70 million for Rooney. And then Inter offered 26 million for Chicharito, which is which is a lot of money. And I say 35 million again. And you know, I was getting interested again because I was thinking maybe I should have taken it now in hindsight, but you know, you'll see how that goes out. Anyway, they want 26 million for Lucas, and I'm like, sure. It sounds very reasonable. Look at those stats. His only thing is that he doesn't have great strength nor stamina, but he's young, so he'll grow. His stamina will go up into green stats. His strength will never be his main point, but he doesn't need to because he's so quick and agile. He can just jump, you know, between players. Great ball control as well, 4-star skills, very good player. So I decided to offer them 26 million. And yeah, as this episode draws to an end, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I certainly have. New season, I'm excited. I hope you guys all are all excited. So please stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next season and see how what happens. There's some real drama going on in the transfer window still at the end. So be sure to subscribe. Please like this video if you enjoyed. Yeah, it's been Psycho Horror. I'm tuning out. Stay tuned, and I will see you next time. Bye bye, and thank you for watching.